This video is adding a button circuit to a Boolean Girl Raspberry Pi project. So we need a couple of wires, a red, and then we'll separate out a black wire here. We just peel these apart. And then we're going to use a button, and the button we're going to use is these small buttons that come in the Boolean box, of course. But just to make it a little easier to see, I'm going to show you this larger button. And on the larger button you can see that there's two little legs, right? These pins, two on each side, two over here. And the way the button works is that when you push down on the button, it connects the circuit from this pin to this pin, or from this pin to this pin. So, you know, these two are connected inside, right? And the same thing with the small button. So when you do this, what you want to do is you want to set your button so that the little legs are sticking out front and back, and then place it on your breadboard, really anywhere. Just push it in gently. I usually like to, for early projects, you know, have the button jump this middle thing. It's just a little easier to make sure the legs all get lined up. And so now I've got a leg in this row and a leg in this row. And what I want to do is just connect my circuit, right? So I'll put one wire in there and the other wire in here, right? And there's a space in between, right? Because the little legs are a row apart. And then I'm going to connect my red wire to GPIO 15. So 1, 2, 3, 4, the fifth one down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down. And then I'm going to connect the black wire to ground, and there's a bunch of grounds on here. I can connect it to any of them, but this time I'm going to use this one. And now you're all wired up and set, and when I press the button, the circuit gets complete. That gets passed on to the Raspberry Pi, and you can write your code to sense that button press.